Hello again, Unky Tonks. Now, this story is 24 hours old at least, but it's only just fallen across my desk, so to speak. It's been kept quiet by the mainstream media, and I wonder why. Anyway, former Labour councillor Ricky Jones has been given bail until his trial in January. I mean, what luxury, what privilege. The privilege of being a box-ticking Labour councillor, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, compared to what the other guys in prison did. I mean, one guy shouted at a dog. Lucy Jones said something stupid, apologised and deleted it. And of course, Peter Lynch shouted at cops and had an offensive placard and died in prison. Now, compared to what they did, this guy meant what he said. He said, and I quote, "Let's cut their throats and get rid of them," unquote, talking about the likes of you and me, because he doesn't like our politics. I've never heard anyone on the right calling for anyone on the left's death, torture, inciting violence, hate and murder. I've yet to hear that. Sure, we've got idiots on the fringe of our side of politics, but that's where they are, in the fringe. When people like Ricky Jones said what they did, they mean it. And he did it to thunderous applause by thousands of lefties who surrounded him during a rally in London, including a member of Amnesty International and a school teacher. They all laughed hysterically. They were like clapping seals at what he said, looking forward to our impending doom and death as this guy incited. And he meant it. These lefties, they mean it when they want us dead. They mean it when they accuse us of being Nazis and racists. They're warped. They really are. They're brainwashed. They are radicalised. They are being radicalised, ladies and gentlemen. They're being radicalised by the mainstream media, the legacy media. They're being radicalised by lefty celebrities on social media. They're being radicalised by lefty politicians, and they're radicalising each other. They're falling over each other to accuse us of being what they effectively are. They're the ones behaving like Nazis and fascists, murderers, dictators, genocide enablers. I mean, good Lord. I could go on, but there we go. Ricky Jones is enjoying his freedom. Peter Lynch died behind bars. Lucy Conley is looking at three years in prison for what she did, apologised and deleted. He's yet to apologise for this. He had the luxury of being told, yeah, go, not guilty, there'll be a trial. All right, he was remanded, but he should have been remanded until his trial. I mean, to do this, to give the guy bail now, in the current political climate is, I mean, they're shoving this two-tier policing and justice system in our faces, aren't they? There's no such thing as a two-tier justice system. Well, explain Ricky Jones then. Why is he allowed to spend Christmas with his family while Lucy Conley is languishing in prison? Peter Lynch has breathed his last. You know, he can be with his grandchildren and his family on Christmas. Ricky Jones can. I wonder why. It really is. I mean, Labour have really turned this country upside down. Folks, they really have. And, you know, you can reply to that by saying, well, it's only upside down because you're at the bottom. Well, I wonder why we're at the bottom. It's because you got the socialists on top ensuring that there's no level playing field. That's why. So you got this awful socialist pyramid. A wealthy socialist at the top and the working class trodden underfoot and struggling to make ends meet, or the socialists spend their money on stupid vanity projects. And so no doubt, Ricky Jones, he'll have his trial, he'll have no guilty, he'll get his job back as a Labour councillor, and he'll blame racists, as they all do. It's always racism, isn't it, somewhere? That's woke, folks. That's my definition of woke. People who see social justice issues where they don't exist. Ricky Jones was arrested eventually, thanks to an online outrage, comparing him to others who weren't arrested and fast-tracked to prison. That's why. So the police had to eventually arrest him, and he got done. But that's what's going to happen. He'll get not guilty, he'll get his job back, and he'll blame Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage and people like you and me are racists. Meanwhile, there's some gullible little idiot lefty out there somewhere who takes his word to heart, and he'll cause harm. That's incitement. It'll happen. And, Ricky Jones won't have to answer for it, will he? You can just read how these things are going to play out, folks. It really can. It's pathetic. It really is. I can't believe the society that we're living in has turned out like this. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Anyway, there we go. Ricky Jones, home for Christmas. Meanwhile, the so-called far right are in prison for hurty words. Go figure. And there we go. I'm Paz 49. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, Roger Trout. Hi, I'm Paz 49 off that video you just watched, and I want to thank you all for all the likes, comments and shares. But now it's time to hit that subscribe button.